Time for the deck out round 2.
So you might be wondering, what is the deck out custom challenge tournament? And I wouldn't be surprised because I didn't actually explain it last time. I was just in a bit of a rush. So all the custom challenges usually either have a deck building requirement or a gameplay requirement, or very rarely both, although I can't think of that off the top of my head. Oh, I can actually. Triple Energy, Apex. Anyway, so in this one you can build almost any deck you like. It's more about the gameplay challenges. So games are best of 3, and if you can defeat your opponent by only taking 1 or 2 points, then you win like normal. That's completely standard. But if you want to take your 3rd point, you're only allowed to do that if your deck's empty. So if I take my 3rd point and I've still got 1 card in the deck, I lose. And one last thing to note, there's 3 banned cards in the tournament. Sylveon EX, because otherwise every deck's going to be running it. Rare Candy, because otherwise, I don't know, it makes it a lot easier to do certain things. I guess like get first turn KOs to avoid deck outs, or get like a lot of stage 2s who can shuffle cards, etc. Blah blah blah. And the 3rd is Dark Pendant, because that shuffles cards back in, so I didn't really want to mess around with that, and obviously that can cause you to be stuck, not able to win. There's a lot of like fine details I'm not going to go into, but stuff like if you attack a Rocky Helmet to get KO yourself, that can give them the win, and poison and all that sort of stuff. But I'll talk about that if it comes up. Otherwise, all the decks available, so good luck.
And I'm up against a Garchomp, which is one of the tougher decks. In practices, Rhyperior did better against it, just because it can survive a Cynthia attack, but has enough damage to take out Chomp. But not guaranteed. Let's see how we fare. Okay, so this could be an okay start. I've got Silver to check his hand, and if I can get Shiinotic, I'll get some Rhyhorns on the bench. See that, Silver, see what you got. So you got Shiinotic and take away Cynthia. You can keep Cyrus because I don't really plan to be retreating anytime soon. And what happens here kind of depends on what energy you're going to get. So only water means you're not in attacking range next turn. I don't think you had next speed though, actually. Let's draw, see if I can get a Pokemon. And not yet. It's annoying, otherwise I could have like 2-shot the Shiinotic to take it out. And the thing about this is because if you get Garchomp out, you can just what's it called? Like just shift all the cards. Oh, what's this? I can't remember his ability called now. Oh, there we go. Shear, that's it. You can just shear off all the cards, so the later you use the Mars and the red card, the more useless it is. Right, you're going to attack with Shiinotic or water in the Garchomp? It's a bold move, because you might not see another water energy for the next 10 turns. Here up front. Get me a Pokemon. Finally get the right one. Okay, now the goal here is just get up to Rhyperior and start hitting you. He can take 1 Garchomp attack, in which I can heal up with a Lily and 2 potions. There is still a Mars out there somewhere. I mean, the trick here is probably going to be send out Rhydon to take on Shiinotic. See, none of these are useful at the minute. Mars might be useful in a minute. After I get my so I lose my Shinotic. Seven card left. There's another Garchomp in there, plus you can shear away cards. So access to a lot of draw. Ideally I want a red card. Or maybe red card and Mars. Just to cut down my hand a bit because I do have a Mars somewhere. And then the question is, are you then going to KO the Rhydon? Ideally you don't, and it gives me some extra time that I need. Do that, Mars, take another card. See if I can get my Rhyhorn. Excellent. Now I know there's a Cyrus, but there's no Sabrina. So if I don't retreat anyone damaged, I've got nothing to fear. Is that 4 cards? I'm on 5. My card limit doesn't really matter anymore, because obviously my next thing is to get Rhyperior out. Oh, I didn't check Cynthia's. I think there's only one Cynthia in the deck. I'll have to pull it up in a minute. I know there's a Mars, red card. There's a Lily. Obviously I'd rather just get whacking with Rhyperior to avoid it. There's the Mars. I didn't draw both Pokemon, so that gives you a bit more draw. And you can't Cynthia. In fact, if I go Rhyperior now, what health am I going to be on? 90. So I'll be on 70, out of KO range of that. I don't think they've got any capes, so I think I can just, let me just double check. Yeah, no capes, so I don't think he's got any way to withstand 2 attacks. I mean, even if you did have a way to withstand 2 attacks, you still have to get the right energies. You can see, like, there's not enough energy there anyway for them. Game 1, good game. Good game, on to game 2. Right. Going first, send out more low, Rhyhorn on the bench. have a helmet for you. And a helmet for you. Keep the Rhyhorn in hand for the minute. I might encourage him to use the red card or the Mars. Which isn't something I'm too concerned about. Attacking me just hurts yourself, which is not something I have a problem with at the moment. Dropped it now. Still don't have Shinotic. Annoying. You managed to get your Shinotic earlier, which has helped. You could have Garchomp out next turn if you play your cards right. Well, quite likely if you've got 5 cards, your next one's going to be something you can play. Just do this. Heal up in case you don't attack. Let's see what energy you get, that's what's most important. Fighting. So you can't swoop in and kill the Rhyhorn in one shot. Which is the important thing to know. That's if you take me out, you might not attack. I don't have Rhydon. If I get Rhydon anytime soon, that's really handy. Because I can just start whacking now and start filling out the deck. Just go for it. Even I won't have any Lily or healing. Just hope to take him out before he gets his energy reserves. Of course, it is based on the assumption that they're going to hit me this turn. A bit like that. A bit like that. Right, I can take you out. I'd quite like to evolve. That'd be very handy for me. Is that my first research of the game as well? I think it might be. Oh no, it's my second. Wow, I've really drawn poorly. I may have drawn into a decent position now, depending on what energy comes out and where you put it. If your next up is a water, it means you can get a swing of your Garchomp. But it's not. Which means I can just go straight to Rhyperia and whack twice. Without fear of retribution. Well, I could. I might still be able to. I mean, the better question is, where are you going to put your energy? I doubt you'll use Shinotic to attack, because it leaves you weak. Wow, you got for your whole deck? Alright, you got a Mars. No, you just played Mars and red card. So you've got a Cynthia, you've got a Lily, and you've got another Garchomp. Didn't attack, so you didn't make that mistake. May as well start powering up my backup. Just double check. Cynthia, Lily and Garchomp. Yeah, so that was a pointless Okay, so plan it out. Have you got water yet? No. So your next turns are fighting, which allows me to get free fighting on my reserve ride. I think it's in the bag now. You've just got the Garchomp curse, the curse of the Chomp. Have you seen any water energy this game? No. And I guess you can stall, but you can't stall long enough to stop me getting Rhyperior out. Because here he comes. Two in the deck, yeah, so good game. Good game. Garchomp's a good deck, but Rhyperior just had the advantage, I think. It's still, well, this Rhyperior deck hasn't lost to a Chomp yet. So I'll keep trying to ride that luck. Although he did get unlucky with the energies that second game. It would have been completely different if the waters had come out a different way. Anyway, 2 for 2. Let's move on to the next one. See you there.